Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armoury, and it's finished at the Kassam Stadium. Oxford United 0, Arsenal 3. Man, that was a hard one to watch. The first half was very, I can't even think of a word that's not obvious, like boring. Credit to Oxford United, they gave us a good 45 minutes. It looked pretty dangerous at some points as well, to be honest with you. And that's kind of the beauty of the FA Cup, that like these upsets can happen. Fortunately, after Arteta made a few changes, we grew into the game. After we got the first goal from a header from El Neni, we were all on top of them pretty much from that moment onwards. 2 goals from Nketiah, so that's 5 in 5 in all competitions, which is pretty good. So yeah, we move on to the fourth round, where we will play, Manchester City at the Etihad, which could spell the end of our FA Cup run. I mean, we haven't actually played City yet this season, and by the time it gets to the FA Cup, I think we would have played them in the league. So actually, I'm not sure about that, but still, like, I think the league game is before the FA Cup tie, so it'll be a good chance to see how we are against City, to be honest. So yeah, pretty good. Not very much to say, really. First half, as I said, wasn't very good. Like, we looked like it was going to be another Nottingham Forest over again. It felt like the No More Red campaign, the all-white kit, had sucked the life out of us again. But when Granit Xhaka came on, and it just seemed to change everything. So that was a good thing. That was the good thing about it. At least we're back on to winning, essentially. That's the most important thing, getting through to the next round. So next up, Spurs, the North London derby on Sunday. I wouldn't say this is as big as the North London derby at the back end of last season, because that was basically the top 4 decider. It basically came down to that. At the moment, Spurs are quite far behind us, but it's always good to get a win over them and keep the pressure on Man City and putting it into their hands to try and catch up with us. But it's not the end of the world. Well, I shouldn't be saying that as an Arsenal fan, but yeah. I obviously always want to beat Spurs, but I'm not as kind of like nervous about it as I would be if like it was last season. The only thing that makes me nervous is that we're playing at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and the past couple of years our record there hasn't been great. So yeah, we'll just have to see, I suppose. But yeah, all in all, as I say, not going to say too much about today's performance. It was average at best, but I'm just glad we got through. Made it easy work in the end. Through to the next round. We'll see what happens with City. And yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. I'll be back again later in the week to preview the North London derby. But until then, take care and stay safe.